Tinubu ƙarshen alewa ƙasa yau dai kana gani gashi nan yau Buhari Allah ya karɓi kayansa. Duk wani jiji da kai da wani mulki ba irin abin da bai mana ba irin kuntata mana da ba a yi ba a mulkinsa. Amma yau gashi Allah yana madakata yana jiran zuwansa ya maje sura kai ka ci gaba da kuntata mana kana walakanta mu ka ci gaba da yi mana yadda kake so wallahi al'azimu dukkanku in Allah ya so ya yadda Allah ya mana sakayya tsakaninmu na ku.
Saboda renin waye na shugabanninmu na Najeriya musamman ma na arewacin Najeriya shi fa Buhari ya jima da rasuwa wai sai yau 13 ga watan Julai 2025 za a ga mutane wai ya rasu. Buhari ya jima da rasuwa haka lokacin da Iraduwa ya rasu haka akai ta kulla akai ta boye da sauransu wai me yake faruwa ne saboda me saboda rashin gaskiya na shugaba.
Very rare video of Northerners reacting to the death of former President Muhammadu Buhari. I know because the conversation has shifted from somebody who had a very despicable time out as rulership of this country to being an ethnic one. And of course, it's very convenient for them to pick ethnic side and say Southeasterners and Southerners, they are fighting the North, and the North will speak loudest when it comes again in 2027. But unfortunately, the conversation of the guy that they moved on to saying Peter Obi supporters, obedient, don't vote any ticket, go and sleep. Because the truth of the matter is that ask yourself immensely, okay, these people are Southeasterners. You see this thing I've always said, one of the biggest challenge of Nigeria has been the North, and I'll tell you why. It's not because Northerners are terrible people, but because they are being a manipulative tools for their elite. Down here in the South, no matter the education of a man, even if you're a professor, it will take so much of home training for you to be able to tell an ordinary street boy to say sit down without a reason, and he will sit. You have to be, it has to be 1 out of 100 young people. There is so much about confidence, about boldness, about ability to question status quo that is done here. So the culture and the religion in the North has allowed the people to be conservative. And funny enough, even the Conservative Party in Britain has Kemi Badenoch, who is questioning authority. So questions must be asked. And that's how they are comfortable. And then they conserve you into poverty, into lack of education, into hunger, into penury, into crisis, and they are living. All of the things you've heard about banditry and killings and all of these things, how many elite has been involved? How many? The community that are going to attack, are they not interior communities? Do these people have their family members there? They protect themselves. It's not Muhammadu Buhari that went to die after being head of state for 2 years and president for 8 years. You had to go and die. And guess what an APC supporter made as excuse? I'm going to have a lot of time to go into certain things. Yeah? Let me put this here. We have standard hospitals and some of the best medical practitioners capable of treating president, vice president, and governors. So why do they travel abroad for treatment? The answer is privacy. In Nigeria, there is real risk that medical professionals might leak sensitive health records to political opponents, and such information can be weaponized. And now this sends onto the crossroads. These are the kind of narrative they push. After 8 years of being a president, there is no standard hospital spending billions of naira to renovate Aso Villa Hospital or Clinic. Yet, and there have been several conversations. Of course, I allowed you to see those videos because they have changed it. And I thank God for my northern friend that has been coming to some of them, coming to say, no, bro, this guy was a hero. If you want to pick an hero, pick Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. That's a more respected. In just a few years short, a few more short of 3 years, he was able to live an outstanding life of leadership. But like I said, the biggest problem with Nigerian state at the moment is lack of constitutional democracy and rule of law. Rule of law, separation of power, due process, which of course were the tripod that Umaru Musa Yar'Adua built his government around. And that it could benefit any society. That will allow for hospital. If there is rule of law, there is due process, there is separation of power, every other thing can thrive. And the man built it. Let's take you through a few other things. Somebody, Samuel Marshall wrote, he became a president and ran it with a cabal of antediluvian ideas. He left the finances in chaos and the nation morale was at the nadir. Buhari in the end turned out to be a man who looked after one man, Muhammadu Buhari. I'm just allowing you to see reactions, now Peter Abi, now obedient. Not that I care. Like I told somebody in my DM, I'm not a politician. Peter Abi can go on ahead and eulogize. Article can, the ADC can, none of my business. The fact that I have political affiliation or political sentiment attack doesn't mean that everything you do will make sense to me. I need to pay them. I say, hello? Because I tell you, say this guy he doesn't deserve the kind of worship you want to force us or gaslight us to worship. You say it's a political statement you will speak. Speak it 2027. Who they fear you? If you want sympathy in death, then you must show empathy when alive. Your legacies after life are consequences of your deeds. What else do you want to hear? Wale, every insult you they tweet against the death of Muhammadu Buhari, they not remember. No wahala. May they not remember. May they not remember. Look at they listed. Somebody listed the because we said that what did he do? Somebody went to list Buhari greatest achievement. Listen, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, Lagos Ibadan Railway, Second Niger Bridge, Itakpe Warri Railway, Lekki Deep Sea Port, Zungeru Kashimbila Power Plant, Kaduna Kanu Katsina Dry Port, Petroleum Industrial Act, among many others. History will be kind. That is what a president delivered. This mediocrity, this level of ostentatious mediocrity, cluelessness, valuelessness, and worthlessness, that is what they want to use. So at the end of the day, what Tinubu will call as the greatest achievement, just know this is a prototype. You will hear Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway, Sokoto Badagry Highway. That's all. Now, road you want the call. No hospital. Even Goodluck Jonathan had a more heroic impact in the north than Muhammadu Buhari. Which school did Muhammadu Buhari build? Which hospitals did they construct? Where did he take the education to? Enough fair go. What did he do? All of the policies. He gave rise to a lot of nuisances and gave headsmen opportunity to ransack the country without giving. If that was the only thing, as a full animal that was the head of state, if that was the only thing you would have been able to do to organize that business, because that was the only business you call. When they say you should come and what do they call that itself? When they say make on declare, you say now cows, now you declare. But you go die for London on Nigeria's cost. And you want to tell me, says, take it anywhere you want to take it to. Father, we are asking for new Nigeria doesn't mean we are stupid. If I say no, I want to remain there. Mona remain there. What are we asking for? You think the people that are even asking for Nigeria, they are not already building their own foundation? They are laying foundation for their life and they build railway to where my destiny is. Just they do some kind of things to ensure that all of us, what is it that you want to be bragging? Benin say one man become a rich man for family, the family is still poor. He's still poor because we still have to do a lot of things. He say the North will Mona speak. Following our talks more and say the North will speak. The speak when I speak for 2023, for example, who is suffering it now? Who is suffering it? This month the North will speak. Speak. No wahala. 2027, let's see what you want to do. They will follow now, they laugh. Now do any and now we spoil everything. We will come on and see who will be the biggest loser. Then this month now, you guys will be showing political power. The last time we had a president that valued the North was he left in 2015. Goodluck Jonathan was a Southerner. Since then, all the political choices you have made, has it not been detrimental? Has it not be cost effective? Has it not been embarrassing? Has it made you better? What was the last time we had the region? Now, Jonathan time. See these two people now where they affiliate, the North will speak. Speak! No, we will see. When you speak, let us more quiet. When we quiet, we have had this country banned, trying to put this country. We have been the one demanded this country. If not, by now, don't know what this guy get planned for now. The Lord will speak. Speak in 2027. We will wait.